What's up YouTube, it's eNtaK bringing you a DayZ video today, and today I wanted to show a little gameplay as well as talk about the most recent DevBlog update. So I don't know how many of you have seen the new DevBlog video, but you need to. I will link it in the description below for you to check it out. So the DayZ team visited the motion capture studio at Bohemia Interactive to redo the zombie animations. It was a very informative video, rather interesting, and I don't think I'll be able to look at Dean the same way. When I see zombies in the standalone, all I'm going to be able to think about is Dean coming at me, trying to attack me. But anyway, it was pretty cool to get a look into their motion cap studio and very exciting to see the development. Unfortunately, it looks like they have a lot of work to do just in the animation department alone, so that means we probably won't see standalone for quite some time. But that's okay because it's going to be amazing and it's going to be done when it's done, and it's going to be well worth the wait. Now, zombies are obviously a key factor in the DayZ experience, and the DayZ team wants to make sure that the zombies are the best that they can be. They want to make the zombies harder, and they want to make them have a more realistic feel. Now, along with the zombies, Dean says that everything is being redone. And we can definitely see this through the screenshots and the videos that they've provided us so far. If you look closely, you can see the environmental changes, the map changes, building changes, area changes, improved texture, clothing changes, and everything else has been changed. It's so awesome to see all that stuff being changed. The DayZ team is making it so that there will be many different types of movements specifically for the zombies, and this will play a huge part in dictating how long it takes for the initial release. This is essentially very good because we hopefully won't see 3 or more zombies moving the same way in a horde of zombies. Not to mention there are varying levels of zombie animations, alertness, and movement that Dean talks about in the video. So this means that even if there are a couple zombies in a horde that are moving the exact same way, they might have different varying stages of alertness, so they're not going to look the same. Also, we won't see the same movements because they have said in the video that they want the zombies to be more animal-like, tormented looking, and displaying various injuries and ailments such as broken necks, broken body parts, nervous system problems causing twitching and whatnot, crooked spines, and much more probably. So we really don't have to worry that much about the zombies moving the exact same way. I think it's going to be very, very different. The DayZ team says they will be doing many more motion capture sessions in the weeks to follow, and they will be using the most recent session that they just did to perfect their technology and their animations. In the next few weeks, I'm sure we can expect to see more videos of the motion capture sessions, the release of graphical work building upon the animations, and video implementing what they did in the first motion capture session. Another thing they said that they were going to be reworking was the zombie AI, the movements obviously, and then the pathfinding. Now this, I feel it can mean several different things. I predict that zombies will be harder to kill due to improved pathfinding, more agile, or less blocky moving like we have now, or they will be so realistic that you can expect some zombies to be very easy to kill, while the more undamaged ones to be a serious threat. Also, by the sounds of how they are incorporating environmental and disease changes, I bet we can see zombie movement and animation be dictated by their location. In other words, if the zombies are in buildings or something, perhaps they are undamaged as opposed to the ones on the road, thus being a bigger threat being in a building. And the zombies undamaged due to disease yet to influence an area that zombies are at. So depending on the area, maybe there's disease in the area, but it hasn't spread to the entire area yet, so maybe half a town is disease infected and the rest of the town has yet to receive those exact same ailments, and thus the ones on the other side of town are more dangerous or something like that. That's just my thoughts on the matter, and I don't know if it's true or not, but it makes sense with what they're doing. So who knows? Well, it's very speculative at this time, and we'll see what happens. Dean also goes on to say that they have a new skeleton, and it is the first new skeleton that the engine has seen in quite some time. He says this new skeleton will allow for a more realistic result. This also means that the zombies will move and feel more lifelike, and it will also allow for movements you would expect to see in movies and shows. I'm guessing that they will range from crawling, low crawling, bear crawling, hunched over, sort of fallen over, jogging style, full sprint, and probably a lot more. It will be interesting to see if they keep a lot of the same movements or if they're going to be incorporating all completely new movements, and not in the sense of like obviously they're going to get new movements for everything, but I mean like straight running at you, kind of like how zombies run around fences now. You know, is that all going to change, or is that going to remain the same? How are things going to look? We'll see. I don't know. When they apply this to the character models, this is when Dean says we will see drastic improvements in movement and animations. Obviously, this means that there will no longer be any blocky movement with movement, vaulting, climbing ladders, reloading, and all other kinds of different things. I am really looking forward to see these changes because I so want DayZ to be insanely realistic in regards to look, AI, and the animations. They also say that they're hoping to have zombies in the game for testing in the next few weeks, so that's going to be pretty cool for those alpha closed testers who are getting to experience that kind of thing. Like I said earlier, I think it will be quite some time before Standalone is released. As Dean says, there will be more motion capture sessions for the zombies alone, and then there's going to be a length of time to implement the zombie animations graphically, although it's probably going to happen at the exact same time. There are going to be weeks to produce the same effects for character models, where they will need to redo all the movements in the motion cap studio, and then time to implement those, followed by all other kinds of things that they need to do to finalize the game. So it's going to be a while, and like Dean says, he finishes the video by saying it will be done when it's done. So that's what we have to look forward to. It's pretty cool. That's just one aspect of what they're doing, and we have yet to see a lot of what they're changing. So I'm really excited to see all of the changes. I'm looking forward to more DevBlog updates and seeing what is to come. That's going to be it for this video, guys. And a recap of the blog update, I will be trying to make more DayZ content as I've been slacking in that area, I know. I will continue to update you guys with my thoughts on the development changes. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, comment below, and tell me what you think of these changes and the updates that are happening now. Speculate with me on what is to come and tell me what you guys are most looking forward to. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.